Hello and welcome to another stream. My name is Ray and it is Learning Korean with Ray, day 169. So here we are. I just realized I didn't have my microphone muted during the countdown, but I hope I didn't say anything stupid. Yeah, let's go into the vocabulary review as always, and then we will continue with the first practice video from lesson 16 that we had to stop yesterday because I had a clan war. Yeah, so let's go. Oh, it's working. So the first time I test this effect, you can see the window is just coming. Okay, yeah, looks good. This one not quite, but this yeah, this looks good. Okay, anyways. So we have memorize here, and we have 12 words to review. So let's do it. To be sorry, not 미안하다. Not 미안하다. I don't remember this one. No chance. Wow, probably this one. 죄송하다.
죄송하다.
죄송하다. 죄송하다. Okay. To get up. Wow. These are difficult. To get up. I can't remember. Damn. 일어나다.
일어나다.
As soon as I see the syllable, I immediately know the rest, but still unfortunate. Cool, I should know. Cool. 시원하다? Is it 시원하다? 시원하다.
시원하다.
To be satisfactory. 실망 was to be disappointed. 실망하다. Satisfactory was also something with M. Gotta look at the options again. Very bad so far. Man. 만족하다. Yeah. 만족스럽다, of course.
만족스럽다.
만족. Yeah. Spicy. 맵다. Finally I know one immediately. 맵다. Fact. Okay, fact. I know this one as well. 사실. Oh, 사실. Nice. To be okay. 미안해요. 미안하다, of course.
미안하다.
Land is dung.
땅.
Okay, I'm getting better now. Sky was 하늘, I think. 하늘.
하늘.
Underground. 이하. 지하.
지하.
Economical. 경제적. 경제적.
경제적.
Okay. Okay, two more. Let's go. Interesting. We had two different words for that. I can't remember one of them, but I think the one they want here is 흥미롭다. Something like that. I'm not quite sure. Like 흥미롭다. 롭다.
흥미롭다.
Yeah, okay. Recently. Well, we had that yesterday. It's this one, right? Ah, yeah. 최근하다. Setup. Wait. No.
최근.
Obviously.
최근.
최근에. Okay. Yeah, should be enough. And now we are ready for the video for lesson 16. Masks. Okay.
All right, let's practice some sentences.
Hi, Europe. Thanks for tuning in. I can't even replicate this pose. I'm not sure how I did it. Like, no idea. Was it perfect? Didn't feel like it. Okay. So, we did the first three sentences, as you can see in the bottom left there. And now we will go to sentence number 4. I just have to find the correct... yeah, right, 4 and 5 at the same time. Yeah, okay. So these are the two sentences that are to be translated now. Was that correct English? I think so. I think it was actually correct English, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I will put the text window in front of the chat again, so I don't see the chat. And now I will translate sentence number 4 and 5. Okay, let's go. 저는 disappointed 실망, but we want to say disappointed in that restaurant. So yesterday we actually we have taken a look into the lesson to look something up, and this not exact example, but a very similar example was there. But now that's already one day ago, so a bit more difficult. Okay, 저는 okay. So restaurant is 식당, right? 식당. So I think it's actually Shikdang Ege Shilmang Shilmang. The Ege can only be with Hada, so it's Shilmang Heyo. And also I will put a second. Where's the slash on the English keyboard layout? Ah, there we go. We'll call it 4b. And here I will put another solution, which is 저는 식당이 실망스러워요. Yeah. Oh wow, the jaw is wrong. Okay, 식당이 실망스러워요. 실망스러워요. Is that correct? Okay, so I think these are the two solutions I have for number 4. And now we go to number 5. In that case, it is que for that, 식당 for restaurant with a normal subject particle, 식당은 was. Okay, this time it's past tense. Disappointing. Yeah, okay. Should be 실망스러웠어요. 실망스러웠어요. Was disappointing. Yeah, okay, I think I'm happy with that. Oh, you don't even see the 5th one. Okay, sorry. There we go. Okay, those are my solutions. So now I will close the window and see the chat here. Oh, that's interesting. You have number 4. You begin with that restaurant. Okay. Wait, let me remove the first 3 sentences here. Maybe I put it here. Ah, okay, past tense. Yeah, the past tense. I forgot the past tense in the number 4 sentence. But still, I think your sentence is very weird, beginning with que 식당. Oh wow, hi. Thanks a lot, hit them up for the subscription. Thanks a lot, man. Hey, wait, why is it not in the chat? I see in the normal Twitch chat, I see the emotes, but not here in this box. It's weird, but I see it. Ash, hit them up. Thank you. I am hidden. Yeah, now it works. Weird. Only subscribers can chat here. No, not really, but yeah, I didn't know why the first message didn't show up. KJ Huff 21. If you want to talk about StarCraft, please not. Please don't. Don't spoiler me of anything. Yeah. This should be about Korean as well. Okay, so back to sentence number 4. So Kaya, I think your beginning is very weird. So I would leave it as that. And number 5, we pretty much have the same, except we have the same except that you used E as subject particle and I used in. Yeah, I would say we just take a look at the results here. Yeah, and let's see.
All right, these two sentences are very similar, and I deliberately chose, as I like to do, as you've seen in my most recent videos, the last two sentences to be sort of similar translations to sort of drive home a point that I talked about in the actual lesson itself. So let's start with the fourth sentence here. I was disappointed in that restaurant. Well, I can break down this sentence by starting by just saying I was disappointed. Now, the subject is I, so I'm going to start by putting this here. If I want to indicate that I was disappointed, as I taught you in lesson 16, you can just use the word 실망하다. So I'll put that here, 실망하다, and I was disappointed, so it's going to be in the past tense. So I'm going to put
I forgot that.
했어요.
But
that just says I was disappointed. If I want to indicate that I am or I was disappointed in a non-person, and in this case, a restaurant is not a person.
Non-person, no, it's only a and not a.
What I want to do is, well, I'll just write the word for restaurant first. So I'm going to
write
식당. And if I want to indicate that I'm disappointed in a non-person, I should put a on the thing that I'm disappointed.
Now I see what you mean, Kaya. Now I realize, yes, I also forgot the that in my sentence. And you just omitted the subject. And then it all makes sense. Okay.
But right now, this is a very sort of small nuance in Korean. Right now, this sentence says, I was disappointed in the restaurant. If I want to indicate that I was disappointed in that restaurant, as you know, I should put 그 before the restaurant. And now this sentence reads, 저는 그 식당에 실망했어요. Now, sentence number 5, that restaurant was disappointing. What I have here is, well, in this case, it's the restaurant that's the subject of the sentence, and I'm describing it as being disappointing. So in this case, I'm not going to see this word I, because I'm not saying anything about I here. I'm just indicating that the restaurant was disappointed. So I'm going to, that restaurant, it's going to be the same as this, but in this case, that's going to be the subject. So I'll put 그 식당은. Now all I need to do is indicate that it was disappointing. Now, and I'll have to conjugate in the past tense. And if you thought the conjugation for the last word on the third sentence was a behemoth, wait till you see this one. Disappointing again is it's not 실망하다, but it's going to be 실망스럽다. So I'll start by writing that here. 실망, and it's going to be in the past tense, and I'll do it again in the informal high respect form. So it's going to be 실망스러웠어요. Look at that thing. 실망스러웠어요. Doesn't it flow off my tongue very nicely? This whole sentence would read 그 식당은 실망스러웠어요. I should also point out that this translation for sentence number 4, I could translate this in another way. As you saw in lesson 16, I could, if I wanted to, I could say 저는 그 식당이 실망스러웠어요 for this one up here. However, I wanted to more specifically use the sort of I don't want to say correct grammar because they would both be correct and they both sound natural. But I really wanted to use, the word 실망하다 to indicate that I was actually disappointed, and it wasn't really the restaurant that was disappointing. And really, that's just me being very pedantic, but I wanted to point out because I figured I might get a question later on the in the comments saying, hey, couldn't you also translate it this other way that you taught us in the lesson? And yes, you could if you wanted to. But again, I just wanted to actually use this 실망하다 form of the way to say to be disappointed in something. Well, that was fun. I hope you learned a lot.
Okay, so at least my sentence number 4b was correct, except that I forgot que for that again. But that's just a small detail. Yeah. What can I say? I made like weird mistakes. I forgot the que. I didn't read correctly that it's past tense also in the first sentence. I only realized in the second sentence for some reason. Yeah, and I used ege instead of which is also bad because I know ege and tante are for persons and is for non-persons, and restaurant is definitely not a person. So yeah, some weird mistakes that I should know better. I know better, but for some reason I didn't like concentrate enough. I didn't read carefully enough. Yeah, pretty sad. Okay, but yeah, the fifth sentence was pretty much correct, right? Yeah, that was correct. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. This whole lesson, this whole practice. But we are not done yet. Let's go back to the lesson here. We still have another video here. The dictation practice, the hardest part of these lessons. But I have to say, last time it was, for some reason, it was super easy. All the listening practice videos before that were super hard, like by far the hardest thing, and then the last one was super easy. So I'm really I'm curious what it will be now. So let's go.
Welcome to the Lesson 16 dictation video.
Okay, I'll delete my text here. Yeah, it's probably hard, but it was like hard 10 times in a row before that. Maybe it's now 10 times easy. We don't know yet. Let me put the numbers here. Okay. There we go. Okay.
We'll prompt you with 5 Korean sentences, and it will be your job to try to dictate what you hear. The first sentence we would like you to try is...
Okay, so again, I will put my typing window in front of the chat, and we have to listen to the sentences and write them down in Korean and then translate them to English. Okay, so let's do it for the first sentence.
저는 저의 삶이 만족스럽지 않아요. 저는 저의 삶이 만족스럽지 않아요.
삶이?
저는 저의 삶이 만족스럽지 않아요.
we would like you to try is...
저는 저의 삶이 만족스럽지 않아요. 저는 저의 삶이 만족스럽지 않아요.
만족스럽지... What? 만족스럽지... it's probably negation. And then we should have this 안아놨어요. 안아놨어요. Right. I think like this, I'm not quite sure. Okay. Like this. Anasoyo. Anasoyo. So the third word is still incorrect. It is salmi, which is weird. Let's listen to that one again.
삶이 만족스럽지 않아요. 저는 저의 삶이 만족스럽지 않아요.
Ah, yes, I got it. Obviously, we need a particle. The particle can only be r, il, ga, or e. If we know that, salmi becomes salm and e. So that's the solution right there. And salmi. Okay, so now let's translate that. I don't have, probably. I didn't. Manjok Sirapta. Satisfied. Satisfying. I wasn't satisfied with my life. Is it satisfied, or is it I didn't have a satisfying life or so? No, it can't be. Salmi. I think it's correct. Yeah, that's my solution. Pretty dark sentence here, but I don't know. That's my solution. Yeah, yeah, okay, maybe it should be present tense. You're right, Kaya. Okay, but let's see what you have. Chonin, Choe, Salmi, Manjok, Sirupji, Anayo. Wait, Anayo?
저는 저의 삶이 만족스럽지 않아요.
Oh, wow. Wow. Maybe I should actually try to listen to what she's saying. Yeah, okay. But overall, if I don't mishear Anayo with Anasoyo, which is very different from each other, that was still an easy sentence, I would say. I struggled slightly with life, with salmi, because it sounded for me like first syllable is sal and then second syllable is mi, and I didn't know a word that has sal and mi. But once I thought about, hey, wait, what's a particle here? There must be a particle. Then I realized, okay, the E is the particle and the M is actually part of the first syllable. Okay, let's check the solution here.
저는 저의 삶이 만족스럽지 않아요.
And this sentence translates to, I am not satisfied with my life. The next sentence we would like you to try is,
So let's go for the next one. So far, not too hard, I have to say, not too hard. Okay, let's go.
I'd like you to try is
저는 저의 아들에 대해 자랑스럽게 말했어요.
No. I don't have my Korean keyboard layout enabled. 1 second. Chonin, I heard Chonin. Okay, let's do it again.
is
저는 저의 아들에 대해 자랑스럽게 말했어요. 저는 저의 아들에 대해 자랑스럽게 말했어요.
Wow. Okay, one more time.
했어요. 저는 저의 아들에 대해 자랑스럽게 말했어요.
Okay.
저는 저의 아들에 대해 자랑스럽게 말했어요.
Okay. Jarang's setup there was to be proud, I think. So I was proud of my son. Wait, but 말했어요? I was no. Wait, this last part must be completely wrong. That makes no sense.
의 아들에 대해 자랑스럽게 말했어요. 자랑스럽게 말했어요.
But sounds like it. Okay, what is the EDH and what is the G? I have to figure that out. EDH. What is EDH? Damn, I remember when I learned this, but I don't remember what it was. Was it this for the benefit of something? I mean, was to be proud. I was talking proudly about my son. I think that's it, right? It's such a weird sentence. Talking proudly of my son. So I think the ge from Jarang setup ge makes the proud, to be proud, changes it to an adverb. So it's proudly and has to describe an action. The action is the verb in the end, which is 말했어요 in the past tense. So speaking or talking. I was yeah, maybe speaking, let's say speaking, I don't know. I was speaking proudly, and then the EDH is like about, I think, about my son. I think it's about EDH about was speaking proudly about my son. Could be. Yeah, okay, I will leave it like this. I don't want to like rewind another 1,000 times. I want to like try to understand it with only 1 or 2 rewinds. So I will leave it like this, and now I check what Kaya has. 저는 저의 아들에 대해. Ah, yeah, there's a space in between. Okay, yeah. Right, that's correct. 자랑스럽게 말했어요. Okay, we have everything the same except the one space. Okay, I can live with that, I would say. Okay, but the E of the day is also different, so let me fix that. Okay, no, this is not wrong. Like this, okay. I talked proudly about my son. Yeah, okay, it's basically the same sense. So, yeah, okay, I don't know why I have I was speaking instead of I spoke. Or I have spoken. Yeah, but I mean, it's like the same meaning, right? But I remember there was one specific sentence in the lesson where he mentioned that you use this thing if you want to talk about the past progressive form. So the was ing, that form. There was an example for that. He mentioned that, but I can't quite remember. I want to check that really quickly. Progressive. Let me see. Not here. Was it lesson 50? Ah, here. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. So wasn't really that he introduced something that you should use for past progressive, progressive past. Okay, so it's called past progressive. Yeah, okay. So in the end, doesn't really matter. Why do I have it open twice? Ah, this sentence practice. Okay. Okay, so let's listen to the solution here. 대해 is about. Yeah.
저는 저의 아들에 대해 자랑스럽게 말했어요.
And this sentence translates to, I spoke proudly of my son. The next three sentences
Of my son. Hi Duke-san, thanks for tuning in. It would be 말해고 있었어요. Yeah, I learned that in lesson 18, I think. I think that was there in the thing that I just looked up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but another difference was the about. He used of. So I spoke proudly of my son. I spoke. Do you always say of with to speak? I speak about my life. I speak of my life. I spoke of my life. I spoke about my life. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how it's correct in English. Oh man. Maybe it's different when you add an adverb for some reason. I spoke loudly about my hobbies. I spoke loudly of my hobbies. I would use about in that example. Not quite sure. But anyways, the meaning is clear. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's just exactly the same and you can use both in every single situation that exists, or there's a slight difference and you use one in those situations and the other one in those situations. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a good English, like perfectly fluent English speaker. That's how it is. But I guess it's weird sometimes when someone asks you, like, what is your language skills in English, for example. Yeah, like, what's your skill in this language? There are usually, like, if you fill out a form or so, there are usually multiple choices that you can answer. Like, you can say, for example, you're fluent. And then the only thing that is better than being fluent is native, right? So whenever you have fill out some form and you would want to indicate your English skills, for example, you can say, okay, I'm fluent or I'm native. Native is usually higher than fluent, but I'm not sure what the definition of fluent is, because if you think about, like, being perfect, then that would be even better than being native in some cases, because I think the average native speaker still makes some mistakes in his own native language. So I'm pretty sure there are some weird situations with, like, very specific things where I would make a mistake in German as well. So am I really yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. And if I think about the average German, like, there are some people who make very weird mistakes, and it's usually region dependent. There are certain regions in Germany that just use wrong grammar. And I don't know, that just sounds weird. If you say they are better than a perfectly fluent non-native speaker, because that's just not the case. There are definitely some non-natives that are better than the average German in German. So that's a weird topic, but doesn't matter. Let's go.
They're difficult to translate. When translating these sentences in your head, try to think like a Korean and bend your mind to understand the meaning of what is being said. For each of the 3 sentences, I'll have 2 translations. The first that translates the sentence literally, and the second that translates...
Wait, what? I'm not following. What is he talking about? Am I in the wrong video? Dictation. I have to rewind.
Spoke proudly of my son.
We're waiting for
The
sentence
next
number
3
3 now.
sentences are difficult to translate.
The next 3 sentences. Okay, so he's doing 3 at once, or what?
Translating these sentences in your head, try to think like a Korean and bend your mind to understand the meaning of what is being said.
Bend
For
your
each
mind.
of the 3 sentences, I'll have 2 translations. The first that translates the sentence literally, and the second that translates the sentence meaning correctly.
Okay.
The next sentence we would like you to try is...
Okay, so we have we will do sentence number 3 now, but we'll put 2 translations: the literal translation and the real meaningful translation. And we'll do that for the next 3 sentences, but now we'll only do sentence number 3. Okay, let's do it. I will open my window again and put it in front of the chat, and now we start.
한국은 역사적으로 오래된 나라예요. 한국은 역사적으로 오래된 나라예요.
I was again too slow to switch to my Korean keyboard layout, so I completely missed the first the first yeah, I missed it when she was saying it the first time. So let's do it again.
Next sentence we would like you to try is
한국은 역사적으로 오래된 나라예요. 한국은 역사적으로 오래된 나라예요.
오래된?
한국은 역사적으로 오래된 나라예요.
오래된. What is 오래된? 오래된. 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 오래되다. Is it old? Old for objects? And then an N because it describes the following noun? Is there a noun coming afterwards?
한국은 역사적으로 오래된 나라예요.
Yeah, Nara is a noun in my book. So let's try. Ore, this one or this one? I think this one. Ore. I don't know. It should be like this. Nara. Yeyo, right?
역사적으로 오래된 나라예요. 오래된 나라예요.
나라예요. Ayo? I only know 이에요 or 예요.
역사적으로 오래된 나라예요.
Okay, this is confusing. 나라예요? That would mean that's... Yeah, that would mean that the nara is the stem of a verb. Nara? Whew, 나라예요. Wait, what is nara? Narada? I can't remember Narada. Isn't Nara like country? As a noun? I'm a bit confused. Let's try to think of the translation. Korea. Historically, Korea is an old country. Yeah, shouldn't it be 나라예요?
된 나라예요.
I only hear 나라예요.
오래된 나라예요.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too bad at conjugating ida, but I hear ayo, which makes no sense for me. 나라이에요. 나라이, maybe 나라. No, that can't be 나라이. 나라이에요?
역사적으로 오래된
나라이에요?
나라예요.
나라에요. 나라에요. Who? That's weird. That's weird, but I will just leave it like this. And now I put the translation. We said 2 translations. Korea, historically old country. Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the 2 translations are. I would put it like this. But that makes no sense. Okay, wait. Here, so Korea is an old country. Okay, is an old country, but that has no meaning. Okay, so this is a like literal translation, right? Historical Korea is an old country. I hope I'm correct here. But what would be the real meaning? We have to bend our mind and think like a Korean now. Okay, what would a Korean mean if he is saying this sentence? Historically, Korea is an old country. He probably means Korea has a lot of like old history, like old culture, history, like a big history. You know what I mean? How can we say that in an elegant way in English? Korea is a country with a long history. Oh, do you even see it? Yes, you definitely see it, but you don't see me anymore. Okay. Let's do it like this. Let's bend our mind. Yeah, that's what he said. He said it. I was just quoting him. With an old history, maybe. With an old history. Okay, so that's my final answer. Again, the ayo in the end makes no sense to me. And I'm not quite sure about the ore duen. Wait, let me listen to that one more time.
한국은 역사적으로 오래된 나라예요.
오래된. 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 You know what? I will do it like this. Why can I not write this? Okay. Okay. So, final answer. Let's check what Kaya has. 한국어는 역사적으로 오래. Ah, damn it! I had it correct and I made it wrong now. And you have yayo. I said it must be yayo, but it didn't really sound like it. But I said it must be yayo, right? So, okay, we'll accept that. Leave it like this for now. And then the translation: historical Korea is an old country. Korea's history goes way back. Okay, you really are an expert at mind bending there. Okay, you really have you really tried to use the least amount of words from the literal translation. Okay, let's see what he's saying. I mean, in the end, we have the same meaning, right? Korea is a country with an old history. Korea's history goes way back. It's the same meaning in my book.
한국은 역사적으로 오래된 나라예요.
Ah, the den. This den. It sounded so much like there should be an E and not an E. So I changed it to den. But it's Duen. Damn it. So I had it completely correct in my first no, the re, the ode, ore, the re is also the wrong e. Well, this is the mistake I always make. The two different e. I will never get them right. Oreden. Okay.
Literally, this would translate to Korea is historically an old country. However, the meaning is more like Korea is an old nation with a lot of history. The next sentence we would like you to try.
Yeah, I would say overall it's all correct, right? What you said is correct, what I said is correct. I would give us all 100 points for this. So I think we can go for sentence number 4 here.
Try is.
But first of all, I have to open the window again, put it in front of the chat, switch to Korean layout, and now we start.
우리 회사는 가족적인 회사예요. 우리 회사는 가족적인 회사예요.
회사는 회사 회사
인 회사예요. 우리 회사는
우리 회사는 What? 우리 회사는 I could say 우리 의사는, which would be our doctor. 회사. Wait a second. 회사 should be this, right? Have I seen this before? 회사? Not sure about this. 회사. I don't think so.
우리 회사는 가족적인 회사.
Or it's our person. 우리 회사. But that also makes no sense, right? Ah, man. Weird. I don't know. I will leave it like our doctor. We'll listen to the rest and see if it makes sense.
우리 회사는 가족적인 회사예요. 우리 회사는 가족적인 회사예요.
가족적인 가족?
우리 회사는 가족적인
가족 가족. 과학 is science. 경제 economy. 민주 democracy. 가족? I have no idea. 가죽적. No, I don't think I learned 가죽적. Either I mishear, yeah, I probably mishear this.
예요. 우리 회사는 가족적인 회사예요.
가죽적인. I mean, the jokin is clear. That's easy. But 가죽? 가죽? I don't know what this should be. 가죽 and then jokin is like the jog and then ida, but describing the following noun. So this the ending is easy, but 가죽 makes no sense for me. 가죽.
가족적인 회사예요.
회사예요?
적인 회사예요.
Okay. 회사예요. 회사 is country. Company. So something is company. Our doctor makes no sense. Our doctor is 가죽. What is 가죽? Damn it. I don't know. Nature, it's not correct. History, historical. What else? Impulsive. What is impulsive? I think Jungdong. Jungdongjok. So that can't be it either. I have to look up Kajuk. Yeah, sadly I can't remember. I have to do it. But maybe I still hope I hear it correctly, but I don't know the translation. Kajuk. Leather. Skin. No, I have not. I'm totally lost here. I can't believe it.
적인 회사예요. 가족적인 회사.
No, I can't say it. I'm not sure about doctor, but without context, I can't figure that out either, so. Yeah, I have to give up on this one, sadly. I will check the bottom of the chat now. Maybe Kaya, you have told me. Let's see. Something doesn't make sense. Our company is run by family member. Family. Family. That's the run. Yes, family. 가족, yes. 가족. That's it. Okay, okay. With that, let me think about this again. 가족, jokin. Wait, what's jokin? Okay. Is it our doctor? Probably not. What is this? This sa. So if I put the uriwe is our and put the space after uriwe, and then we have sanin. That makes no sense, right? Wow, that's pretty hard, I have to say. Okay, a family company. Actually, you know what? I will leave it like this. I think I will leave it like doctor. And the literal translation would be our doctor is family familiarly. I have no idea. No, it's not with L. It's not ly. It's not ly. Is family company. Okay, and now the meaningful translation is our doctor is in our family. So maybe like family company? I don't know. No, I don't like this. Family company, what could that mean? If we are a Korean, what would we mean if we say family company? Could be a real company that is like, yeah, run by the family, or like it's a small family company. Or company is just like a word that they use for like the bigger family, or like, yeah, I don't know, maybe the whole family with all the relatives and so maybe actually our doctor is in our family. Yeah, so it's a relative. Whoa, what's up with the points here? Our doctor is a relative. How about that? I will stop it like this. Too much. Okay, so what do you have? Oh wait, you have Wesa in the beginning. Our company. Wow. Let me listen to that again.
적인 회사예요. 우리 회사는
회사, 우리 회사.
예요. 우리 회사는
Yeah, there's an H. You're right. Okay, our company is family company. Yeah, so I will not correct mine now, but I think yours is exactly correct. Yeah, I think everything you have is completely correct.
가족적인 회사예요.
Our company is run by our family. Yeah.
우리 회사는 가족적인 회사예요.
Literally, this sentence would translate to our company
Familial. That was the word I was looking for. I don't think I've ever seen that in English before. Familial. 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 Familial.
is a familial company. However,
Familial.
the meaning is more closer to our company is a company that treats each other like
Oh.
family. The next
Ah, right, yeah, yeah. Ah, man. Man, you could think about that, yeah. You could have thought of that. Yeah, that makes more sense. Like, it's a very, like, nice atmosphere in the country. Everyone is behaving like family. So that's the point they're trying to make. Okay. Yeah, like a family, yeah. Yeah, that's what you would say in English, right? Our company is like a family. Yeah. Like a very friendly atmosphere. Yeah. Okay, that was a hard one. That was definitely a harder one. Can't believe that I didn't hear the H in Huesa in the beginning after Uri. Yeah. But can't change it. MasterReY, you have StarCraft instead of learning Korean with Ray. Did you pass your games in Ghost League? I did play my games on Saturday for Ghost League, but the official stream will be, I think, tomorrow, so I can't spoil any results before that. So I definitely don't have StarCraft instead of learning Korean right now. No, I definitely have no StarCraft right now. That was yesterday. Yesterday I kinda missed my clan war, but I played that. So yesterday I was streaming my BWCL clan war game. But okay, anyways, so it's all fine. Official stream for BSL Ghost League will be tomorrow. He means the title. What? I changed the title, right? I did change the title. Don't tell me you see something other in the title. The title is definitely correct for me. Learning Korean with Ray with chat interaction, day 169. That's what is displayed for me in the title. It says StarCraft. Oh yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Weird. I was pretty sure it changed it to just chatting. Well, okay, now it's changed. Anyways, let's do. It's already late. It's already 20 minutes after 7. But this time I really have no other games. So this time we can really do the 5th sentence as well. I will remove the first 4 sentences I have here in my typing board, so I have more room. And now we'll go to number 5.
sentence we would like you to try is
저는 오늘 자연스러운 머리를 했어요. 저는 오늘 자연스러운 머리를 했어요.
자연하다. No! Oh, it was. I didn't press stop. It almost came. Let's listen again.
저는 오늘 자연스러운 머리를 했어요.
Ah, 자연. Okay, I see. Nature.
The next sentence we would like you to try is
저는 오늘 자연스러운 머리를 했어요. 저는 오늘 자연스러운 머리를 했어요.
머리를 했어요. 머리를 했어요. 머리를 했어요. Okay. 새로운 머리를 했어요. Does that make sense? I don't think so. Nature. Body. That's head, right? 오늘. It should be 오늘. Today. Natural. Today I did a natural head. That makes no sense. Let's listen again.
머리를 했어요. 저는 오늘 자연스러운 머리를
Oh, I also missed something here. 1 second. Like this should be okay. One more time.
머리를 했어요. 저는 오늘 자연스러운 머리를 했어요.
머리를 했어요. 머리를. Looks correct. Let me translate this. So today I did a natural head, which makes no sense at all. It makes no sense. I don't know, something like today I have a clear mind or so. But I have to miss some, like I'm probably missing something here. It makes no sense. Today it's also past tense. I had clear mind. Makes no sense.
저는 오늘 자연스러운 머리를 했어요.
머리를 했어요. 했어요 comes from 하다, which is to do, and body is like mori, and 를 is a object particle, right? 머리를, yeah. Well, that's my answer. I have no other idea. Okay, I'm looking at your solution now, Kaya. Since when is mori hair? 머리카락 is hair. if they really mean hair, I mean it makes sense. What you're saying is totally makes sense, right? But why do they use mori for hair if it's head, and they have a different word for hair? Yeah, but like it must be correct. I guess they omit the kara. It would be so easy. It would be so easy if they just said mori karage. Would be so easy. Let's listen to the solution.
저는 오늘 자연스러운 머리를 했어요.
Literally, this sentence would translate to I did natural hair today, but the meaning would be closer to I made my hair look natural today. Well, that was fun. I hope you learned a lot.
Was not fun. How's it hair? It should not be hair, it should be head. At least, you know, I understand if the meaningful translation is hair, but the literal translation should be head and not hair. At least the literal translation. Damn. I want to see if Papago is also saying that. Head. Hair. Morikarak. What can I say? That's the sad end of today's lesson. The dictation practice or the listening practice started pretty easy again. But the last two sentences were pretty hard and also still make no sense to me. The last one at least. The literal translation of the last one at least. But yeah. We know the best way to go about this is to accept. I accept that mori means hair, even if I know mori karak means hair. And I accept that mori can also mean head, and they have two words, or there are two different translations for the same word, despite one of the translations having an own word that they don't use. I accept that. Okay. And with that, that's it for today. So tomorrow we'll do the mini test, because we have finished lesson 16, and that is the second part of the first unit completed. So we still have the exercise on the workbook tomorrow, and then the mini test. So exercise and mini test, two things for practicing, for reviewing tomorrow. And I think that should fill out the whole lesson, and the day after tomorrow we will start with the vocabulary of lesson 17. So that's it for today. Hi Caster Muse. I just wanted to stop the stream. I already said bye, basically. I already did the outro. So, bye bye and annyeong.